What's up, YouTube? I'm back with another video. So far, I'm a Mopar enthusiast, car enthusiast, and just general lovers of the page. So yeah, I told you guys I was gonna go through break-in procedures, and I've been kind of doing that, but I haven't really made a video about it yet. So today I'm gonna bring it all together. So I made a little piece video here, a little piece there. I haven't put it together, so now we're gonna do that. But real quick, let's take a tour of the kitties, because people have been asking me, yo, what's up with the blue car? We never see it, so I'll let you guys see it. You know, it's pretty much modded as much as you can without like really going into the motor. I got a 275 pulley, 10% lower, ATI lower. I can drop this to a 265, change the tune real quick, you know, if I don't like the way it's running at the track. So we can do that. We got the adjustable tensioner here, keeps the tension on the belt so the belt doesn't slip. Here we got the 4-fuel system. You guys can see here, here's the regulator. This triggers it right after it gets, you can see it going in here. After it gets 5 pounds of boost, boom, it kicks on the second fuel pump. Got the 4 fuel rails, they're super nice. So yeah, car set up pretty good, no complaints here. It's clean, all the installations are clean. So we got the killer chiller on here. So you guys can see here, it's my bypass, right? I got a custom line made, so there's no slip-on crap, right? So boom, custom line, that changes it. So what this does is, if I want to switch it into drag mode, it cuts the air conditioning off in the cabin, and it probably drops it another 10 degrees. So I usually see temperatures in the 20s and 30s sometimes, you know, on my IC temps, which makes the car never pull timing, and it extends the life of the supercharger because it keeps it nice and cool. The chiller's mounted here, which I believe the factory one on this car, this one has a factory one on it. I believe it's mounted in the same location, right under there somewhere, if you can see it. So my guy, he did a hell of a job, because we put that in before it even came out on the Demon in this car. So yeah, pretty cool. So yeah, one of the things for the break-in that we want to do is make sure you're checking your fluids. So make sure all your fluids are good throughout the process. It's not leaking anything when you pull it off. So IC fluid looks good. We're gonna check the oil here in a minute. Make sure you guys got some shop rags, you know, it's good to have. You can buy these for like friggin' a whole box of those for like $5, you know. So check your oil often and make sure. So cold sitting, you want to start it up, let it run for a little bit, but I can tell just by what it's got in it from sitting cold. I don't know if you guys can see that good on the video, but that is kind of over a little bit, which it should be because it's cold. If it was running and circulating through the motor, it would be right in that area. So it should be good there, which is good because the blue car, it used a lot of oil the first couple thousand miles. This one seems like they did a little more test running, you know, a little more dyno running or something on it, and the rings seem to be sealed up real good. So that's good, absolutely. So one thing people hit me up about is catch can setup. So technically, these don't really need a catch can because the way the valve covers are designed, you see here, they're designed to catch the oil in there. They're kind of like sectioned off, right? But I've noticed installing the catch can on here, and I got a custom setup. I'll show you guys off the fender well, because I never like to hang right above the supercharger belt. I thought that was a recipe for disaster. So yeah, let me show you guys real fast. And fittings on mine for the most part, basically. So, and hose running off here out of the way, and then my catch can's mounted here on the firewall. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a dual setup on the new car, and or have it where it comes in both sides, because it comes out of here and it comes out of the air on the other side. So that way it dumps all both into the can. Because it will get a little bit of oil in there. It's not going to catch everything, these valve covers, which I come to find out. So it's good to have a catch can on there. So with the Mopar break-in, for the first 100 to 150 miles, you don't want to go over 3,500. You don't want to let the car idle long, and you want to you definitely don't want to hit a full throttle. You want to keep it at like half throttle, you know, if you hit it a little bit. So that's for the first 150 miles. And then after you hit 150 miles, you can start taking it up to like 5,500 RPMs. But it's the same thing. You don't want to let it idle long. You don't want any full throttle hits or anything like that. So you just want to take it easy with the car. And then once you hit 300 miles, you can start doing wide open throttle hits. You don't want to hold it long, but you're allowed to hit wide open throttle till you hit 500 miles. Then when you hit 500 miles, it should be fully broken in. So we're approaching 300. So hopefully, when I run this video back and compile it all, we'll be able to hit some wide open throttle hits for you guys and let you see that. And then like the last thing they put in here is you don't really want to race the car or track it or take it into those type of events until you get 1,500 miles on it. I mean, but by that, then it's kind of broken in. They just want to make sure everything's seated and right. I've never had any problems taking my car to the track after doing a proper break-in. So, but you know, things break, so things can happen with any car, any new car. So, you know, but for the most part, I've had nothing but luck with the SRT. So they've been pretty solid as far as, you know, doing everything they're supposed to do in the manual. So, yeah, so that's it, guys. That's it for the break-in procedures. Like I said, oh yeah, then you can put the car in, like, they don't want you really to put the car in track mode or anything like that until you get into the 300 to 500 mile range. I kind of run mine there a little bit because I like it the way it shifts better. But for video purposes, I'm not going to do it because I'm going to show you guys how to do it the proper way. So, yeah, it's hard not running the car up like past 55 miles an hour or anything like that. I probably went over there a little bit. I've probably been like 60, 65, the speed limit or shit. But other than that, I've been following the braking procedures pretty good. So, it's definitely what you want to do. Braking procedures in a nutshell. Like I said, just stick to the manual. Like I said, you can get a couple wide open throttle hits, which I really didn't do in the video because it's not the right time of day for that. You know, kids getting out of school, safety first, you know, and where I live at, there's a lot of kids and everything, and I don't drive that way really on the street. So, yeah, I'll get out of the open road. We'll let it rip a little bit. Hopefully tomorrow we got the cruise, so, yeah, we'll get a couple wide open throttle stomps. But, yeah, so if you guys have any questions or you want to ask me anything or you want to see something in specific, just hit me up. I'll show it to you. You know, I'm always available. Otherwise, hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button if you like the video. Hit the don't like button if you don't like it. And leave a comment. Either way, I'll get back with you. And like I said, I always appreciate everything you guys leave in the comments, and I make sure I answer everybody. So on that note, it's Friday night. I just got paid. I'm retired, man. I get paid once a fucking month. So other than that, you guys be safe out there, and I'll hit you up later. Peace.